you some questions about your involvement in incorporated associations with any other unions. Did you ever... well, you're familiar with Ms Darvanese?
Yes, I know Ms Darvanese.
From the HSU?
And she's in Victorian Parliament.
Yes, and back in... well, the period from '89, she was the secretary of the No. 2 branch of the HSU.
Yes, she was.
And Slater and Gordon commenced doing work for the No. 2 branch.
Yes, we did.
And it did that work through you?
Some through me, not exclusively through me.
And did you have a meeting with Ms Darvanese and Mr Elliott at their home in Melbourne, at which you discussed the possibility of setting up an incorporated association?
No.
Before you answer that, back in the early 90s?
I obviously was in a position to watch the evidence given this morning. No, I did not have such a meeting with them.
And did you... I'm not asking whether you set it up, I'm asking whether you questioned Ms Darvanese in particular as to whether she would be interested in establishing such a fund?
No, I did not.
Mr Elliott, as you'll know from the evidence this morning, in 2002 made a statement, in 2012 made a statement. In this morning he said that the statement was incorrect, so I'm just putting you in the picture about what his evidence was. But can I ask you this, was there a reform group operating in the HSU in the late 80s involving Ms Darvanese and Mr Elliott?
Yes, there was.
And did you give both legal advice and political counsel to that reform group from time to time?
Oh, I was supportive of Mr... Well, at that point it was Kay Williams. She subsequently reverted to her maiden name, which is Darvanese. I was supportive of Kay Williams and Mr Elliott's campaign in the HSU. I didn't give them any advice about incorporating an association, but yes, I was politically supportive of their campaign.
And what Mr Elliott said in his statement was that it was generally understood that success for Ms Gillard's allies in union elections was a benefit to Ms Gillard's political career, and in turn Ms Gillard's advancement would benefit those unions and the union movement generally. Was that a fair statement?
Well, I would say I had a view that Ms Williams would be a competent union official. As it was, you know, these events you're taking me to, I think, 89, 90, is that right?
Well, the date is a little uncertain, but it's 89 at the earliest and probably in the early 90s, as I understood the evidence this morning.
Yes, and as you may well be able to research about my political career, it took me until the 1998 election to be successfully pre-selected and elected.
Now, I'll just put this to you for your comment, Ms Gillard. You can tell me whether you agree with it or not. He says, such was the... Well, he said, I should say, in 56 of his statement, such was the closeness of the political relationship that Ms Gillard felt able on one occasion to offer at a meeting of me, her and another senior HSU official, and I'll ask you to assume that's Ms Darvanese, to undertake legal work to establish a fundraising entity outside of the union to raise funds for the re-election in the HSU of the officers of that entity, but established for the ostensible purpose of promoting occupational health and safety in the health industry. Is that a correct statement?
No. As in, the event referred to did not happen.
And he says this offer was not taken up by me or others. He said in paragraph 57, this offer was not taken up by me or others on the basis that it seemed an exotic and suspect arrangement, particularly since the promotion of workplace health and safety was the proper preserve of the union itself. Did Mr Elliott or Ms Darvanese ever say anything to you to that effect?
No.